Chris, you're the one who broke this story, but the crimes had been reported in various local outlets really over years. So you put it all together and wrote this piece.
Can you shed any light on why the fraud got so out of control in Minnesota?
Your reaction to Ilhan Omar and other Democrat politicians crying foul here.
It's breathtaking, it's shocking, and the traditional American story is that immigrant groups would come over, they would learn the American customs, they would learn how to speak English, they would try to assimilate into the culture. And if they had bad elements in their own culture, for example, Italian Americans had the mafia, it was incumbent upon them to reject that kind of criminal activity and then to correct it. So you had famous Italian Americans like Rudy Giuliani going after the mafia.
This is a great day for law enforcement, but this is a bad day, probably the worst, for the mafia.
But in Minneapolis, we have precisely the opposite.
It creates fear, and there is a possible danger that a lot of the people who follow the president have exhibited violence.
To our Somali community, we love you and we stand with you.
The Somali community, leaders like Ilhan Omar, are defending the very people who committed billions of dollars in fraud. They're ripping off taxpayers.
Somalians ripped off that state for billions of dollars, and they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you. Okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care.
And I think the president, again, I don't like all the language, but the president is right to hammer these people and especially to hammer the leaders.
I was actually shocked that the New York Times conceded that the Somali culture under the corrupt government, the Somali culture embraced stealing to survive.
The scope and the scale of this fraud was so brazen, so extraordinary, they had no choice but to talk about it. And the reality is pretty simple. Not all cultures are equal. Different groups have different traits that lead to different outcomes. And if you look at Minnesota, which is predominantly Scandinavian in its founding, and you actually look at Scandinavia, like Sweden, for example, both of these societies have imported Somalis, and in both cases you get high rates of welfare dependency, unemployment, crime, rape, and fraud. Of course, not everyone is made in the image of God, but we have to be honest about group traits and which traits we want to prioritize as we design our immigration system.
Their country is no good for a reason. Their country stinks. We have to rebuild our country.